just before the battle starts, I was going to say that I found out I can do picture-in-picture stuff for my Let's Play stuff, and I was wondering if anyone was interested in seeing that. So it'd be my face alongside the gameplay itself. If you are, just let me know and I'll add it in. So, well, yeah, have fun watching the battle. Starts now. Alright everybody, this is Sawooper, and today I have a mono poison battle, because again, Levi suggested me a team, because apparently he's the only one who ever suggests me things, and they're always kind of retarded, but I thought I'd give this a go anyway, because it turns out there's actually some quite good poison types in the metagame in general. So yeah, let's get on with it. I lead out with my Ashtray, my Weezing, because I don't understand why Weezing's NU, to be honest. It's such a monster of a physical wall. I miss my Will-O-Wisp straight away, which is not great, and he goes for the Stealth Rock, and obviously the fact that I'm facing a sand team is going to be detrimental, just because I don't think anything on my team is immune to Sandstorm. He goes for Crunch. After the burn, that's going to do pretty much jack diddly balls to my Weezing, and I go out into ToxiKING, just because it's the only thing I really have to threaten this Tyranitar when the sun's up, because it gets the 1.5 special defense boost, because it's a rock type. And I believe I just go straight for the Drain Punch, and he leaves his Tyranitar in just to sack it. So I get some nice HP back, and that leaves me back at full after having taken it out. I think it was a bit of a misplay. I mean, you probably could have used this Tyranitar later on for something, but still. Brings in Flygon. I predict the Earthquake going to my Weezing because it has Levitate, and expecting him to be Choice Scarf, I don't think there's a lot he can do to me. So I believe I go for the Will-O-Wisp this turn, and that is wonderful because it catches the Gliscor, meaning that it's not going to be able to have Poison Heal, and it's just in general going to have a bad day because its attack's going to be doing much less than they normally would. So he taunts me, and I can't use Rain Dance now because I actually have Rain Dance on this team as well. It's a mono poison team based around Rain Dance because ToxiKING benefits massively from it. So he brings out his Gengar, and this thing causes me problems, man, like serious problems, because I go into my Quiff and realise I can't do anything to it. So I go into my Young Money because he makes it rain, which I thought was a kind of interesting reference, you know, maybe a bit sad, but still. And it turns out he has Thunder. Not only does he have Thunder, he hits it in the Sandstorm and paralyses me. And I was just like, well, fuck. And then I get fully paralysed as well on top of that. And Young Money is not going to be able to do anything this battle. It just dies at the hands of this fucking Gengar. I was pretty pissed, to be honest. Firstly, that he hit in the first place. I believe he goes for the Shadow Ball, and he wins the Speed Tie, takes me out, so I don't even get to break his sub, and my Spectre does nothing. So most of the more powerful poison types that I brought they're just dying left, right, and centre. So he Shadow Balls me, and I go for the Ice Beam just to break his sub, and I believe he just goes for another Shadow Ball here, which is kind of good, kind of bad at the same time. It's good because it means that I can bring in, I think I bring in ToxiKING here, and I bring in Quiff, and then again realise that I can't do anything to it, and he just takes me out. No, it doesn't take me out with Shadow Ball, nearly takes me out. I go for Sludge Bomb, it does pretty much nothing. So yeah, things don't look to be going too well at the moment. I'm 2-5 down, and he probably believed he had the game. And I bring in ToxiKING. Now, he obviously didn't think I had Sucker Punch, and I don't know why, because as far as I'm aware, most ToxiKING do run it. So I just Sucker Punch him, and he brings in his Ferrothorn, so I go out into Ashtray, my Weezing, knowing that if I burn the Ferrothorn, it can't really do anything to me at all, because I resist its stab attacks. So I set up the Rain Dance, then go for the burn on the Ferrothorn, so I get 5 to 8 turns of rain. I believe it's 5 turns max if you don't have the Damp Rock. So he goes for the Power Whip. That does pretty much nothing to my Weezing after the burn as well, and I'm outspeeding the Ferrothorn, which is quite funny. But I bring in ToxiKING now, I take Spikes and Stealth Rock damage, and I believe he sets up a layer of Spikes for some reason. When I only have 2 Pokemon left, it seems like a bit of an odd play, but still. I sub down here, and I'm going to start going for Bulk Ups. And he goes for his 3rd layer of Spikes, so now he has 3 layers of Spikes, but I don't plan on switching ToxiKING out anytime soon. So it's going to be a bit useless for him, really. So I Bulk Up once, gives me 0.5 times attack and defense. And he breaks my sub. Oh no, he doesn't break it. He hits my sub, and my sub takes the damage. As I Bulk Up again, I believe, expecting him to switch. And he goes into his Gliscor, and I believe I'm just going to keep bulking up, to be honest. I could have bulked up to +6 on this thing. But I just go for the Sucker Punch. It doesn't do much. at all, to be honest. He goes for the Earthquake, breaks my sub. So I just decide to sub down again, because, you know, why not? Oh no, I bulk up, thinking that I can probably take, as he's burnt as well, take his Earthquakes relatively well, and I do. Not really any problems there. So I go for a sub again, knowing that my substitute can take one and that he's going to die to burn damage the next turn. And this means I go into whatever comes in next for the sub. So that burn on the Gliscor was absolutely critical. He brings in Terrakion, which doesn't really matter if it's Scarf or Banded, that outspeeds me anyway. Goes to the Stone Edge and I smack it with a Drain Punch, get all my HP back, and I'm at, what, plus 3, I think. The bird comes in, goes for an Earthquake, that does a lot, but still not enough at all. As I sub down, and I believe I go for Sucker Punch, and then Sucker Punch again, because I know he's locked into Earthquake, and I can take it easily. I thought Earthquake was going to do less, to be honest, when I was at plus 3. Suggests he could be banded, and that would explain, well, not a lot, but I go for the Sucker Punch, expecting him to stay in. It really doesn't matter at all. All it means is I get a lot of HP back from Drain Punching this Ferrothorn. And then he brings back in this Flygon, and I can just Sucker Punch it to take it out. That's a good game to me over Octenko, and yeah, it all went pretty well, to be honest, considering I didn't really think Poison was going to be any use at all. Yeah, leave me any kind of teams you want to see me use, because like I said, I really don't mind. Just anything you want, I'll give it a go. If you want me to use an NU team in OU or Ubers, I'll try. It probably won't be very successful, but I'll give it a go. Anyway, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, etc. Just, yeah, that's about it really. Peace out, everybody.